Hey guys, it's Sally again from Perfect Form Physiotherapy, back to look at some more mobilizers for your holiday break. So what we're going to look at today is a nice combination between our inner thighs or our adductors and also into the front of the hip again. So for those of you that have been dancing a lot this year, you'll realize that those are areas that get used quite a lot, and if we've seen you in clinic, we've probably been treating these areas as well. So what we're going to start off is with the feet quite wide but parallel again. Place your hands on your pelvis, and we're just going to take a little shift over to one side. So what we're looking for here is a drive of the pelvis over, and if you notice, one side drops a little bit and this one will raise a little bit. It's just a little nudge. So again, those of you that maybe use TheraBand with your training or your rehab, we want to imagine that our tissues are like TheraBand and we've got a tiny little stretch component happening. So we're just going to nudge over here. Again, keep the big toes in contact with the floor, and the arch will lift a little bit on this foot, and the knee just comes forwards within the confines of the foot here, which means it just comes over the foot. We should feel a little opening here into the inner thigh. So we might want to do 10 or 15 on this side, and then swap over. So we nudge over. Now watch that the back isn't arching, so the spine's actually quite still, we're just shifting the hips. The next modification to this, if we come back to this side again, we're going to shift over, and now we're going to add a reach with this arm. As I reach, my pelvis rotates a little bit here. Again, my spine is quite still, so I'm not blocking here and reaching round in the corner. I'm coming round as a block, but I'm opening a little bit more into my hip flexor here. So we have gentle reach, come up, reach, come up. And again, maybe about 10 repetitions, and then you can come on to the other side. With your feet, keep them in parallel, keep the big toes touching the floor. You want to have a concept of squashing a bug under the big toe. And as we reach, the foot will just gently come onto the outer border, similar to what we were talking about in part 1 when we looked at the calf. So once again, little nudge here into the inner thigh, modification, making it a bit harder. We're adding a reach, and the pelvis will come round. Hope you enjoy this one. This one's really good to do of a morning, or maybe if you're doing other activities over the summer, you can do it before you go off playing in the sea. See you again.